Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Jesse's Junk Mail. And I gotta be honest with you, this is the third time we're trying this, and it's really starting to aggravate me. I had a 16-minute video, and there was absolutely no volume to it at all. It was a great video. Wonderful. I would have won an Oscar. No, I don't know. Welcome to the channel, guys. For those of you that don't know, this is my personal vlog. Basically, what's on my mind. So, story time for today. Hold on, because that's got to go. That right there, that blinging thing, that's got to go. All right, good deal. So, let's say you've been with your phone company for, I don't know, since 1995. Let's say that phone company boasts to be the largest network coverage of all the other phone companies around. Let's just say. Let's say that you've been faithful and you've been loyal, and for all those years you paid whatever, whether you thought it was right or not, you paid it. You did what you were supposed to do to get the coverage. Over the course of a couple of weeks, I have had enough. So after a phone was broken and the replacement came and the replacement was broken, and me talking to AT&T and them telling me that, it doesn't matter how long I've been with them, the fact was the phone was broken, I was responsible for the full price of the phone, and so I paid the phone, no big deal, went off, paid the other phone that was on my policy, met my contract and everything. So a friend of mine, Brandon, works for T-Mobile. He said, give me a call, let's talk, let's see what T-Mobile can do for you. I said, great. So I started talking, I had tons of questions. Look, this is what I do, this is social media, this is what I'm looking for. And I want it all unlimited, truly unlimited. Because I don't know if you know it or not, but most of the unlimited packages that these phone companies sell you guys is they'll give you so much at top speed, and then once you hit the speed that they say you can't go over, I don't know if you realize it or not, but AT&T told me that they would slow my speed down once I hit like 22 gigs, something like that. So the long and short of this is after a faithful customer of AT&T since 1995, I joined T-Mobile yesterday, and so went in, took the godson in, and we ended up walking. We ended up walking out of there. Now the AT&T plan was $204 for 4 lines, sharing 15 gigs of data. Sharing. What Brandon was able to get me with T-Mobile was 3 lines, 2 phones, and a tablet. 2 phones and a tablet. And after the phones are paid off, I will pay right at $80, and then some with some tax, and a sweet discount from where I work. So we walked out of there with 2 Samsung Galaxy S7 Edges. Now I'm generally an iPhone guy. I started out with the Droids when the whole way back in the day. And so it's taken some getting used to. The box is really nice, but the phone is nice too. The phone is nice too, but I feel like I'm gonna break it. So my friend Brandon, the T-Mobile employee, has just gone out of his way. He's gonna get me some. He's gonna get me some covers, phone protectors, and we're gonna go it that way. So from 1995 till yesterday, I was all about AT&T. And I'm just not anymore. And the call was dropped twice to customer service, because I don't know if you know it or not, but if you go into an AT&T store, they'll tell you they can't cancel anything from their store, that I have to actually call and do that. And so I paid the phone off, and I just left AT&T, just walked out of the store. No big deal. And I went to T-Mobile and got on the phone, just started, and the call either dropped or they hung up. I can't imagine they hung up on me, but I think it was dropped. But anyway, so the long and short of it is guys, pay attention. Just pay attention to what you're doing. You don't have to stay with somebody that says they're the biggest are the best. This is about what can they give you. It's more bang for your buck. I need you. And it upsets me that I'm just now learning this. That. And I even asked T-Mobile. I said, "Why is it you're doing all this?" And they just flat out told me, they said, "We want your business." And I said, "You know what? For all that and unlimited, you got it. You got it. That cuts my bill right at half, or a little less than what AT&T." So T-Mobile. Hey, here we go. Let's do some great things. So, now that bit is over, for those of you who've been with AT&T for forever, it doesn't matter. Now, you'll get a courtesy call after you've canceled everything, but that's after the fact. Because she asked me, she said, "Is there any way," it was a floor manager or supervisor that called last night and said, "Is there anything that we can do to keep you, Mr. Martin?" And I said, "No. Is there any way you can match what T-Mobile is giving me for what I'm paying them?" And she flat out said, "No, we can't do that." Gotta go. We'll see. We'll see. But, so anyway, back to life. Life is good. The job is good. I'm good. I'm rested. I bought a brand new bed. I'm feeling pretty good. The Minecraft server for PC should be up and running probably by the end of the week. I think John said he's working on really hard. I appreciate him, because somebody smarter than me is going to have to do it. So World of Warcraft, been doing good, but the most important thing is I don't think you guys realize how much I really enjoy the game. When I'm not playing the game in my free time, I'm reading forum posts, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm looking at YouTube to see what people have posted, just about it, and the information. So when I sit down and play, I've had information all throughout the day or throughout the week. So I'm pretty excited. So on YouTube and on the podcast for the iPhone, there's a podcast, and it was episode 148 of Pwnecast, and I've watched them for a long time. Now, those of you that know me, you know my aversion for cussing and swearing, and I get it. Not everybody else is like me. So, if I find something that I really enjoy, I just try and just cringe through all the swearing. But I really enjoy hearing about the game, and this group of people there. I would say they're casual, but they're full of information and fun, and you can tell that they're all friends. So on episode 148, the host of the show, one of the hosts of the show, she had mentioned a movie called Something Wicked This Way Comes, and that just took me way back, because I'm 42 now, and Something Wicked This Way Comes was way back in the day when I was a kid. Scared the crap out of me, and so it was just nostalgia. So I just chimed in the comment section of the episode. It's called Pwnecast, for those of you guys that are wondering what it was I was listening to. So a World of Warcraft podcast is what it is, and typed in a great reference to the movie. I don't really go to Dark Moon Fair. They were discussing Dark Moon Fair too, messing around with the auction house, stuff like that. And so I didn't think anymore. Left my comment. Hey, I'm listening. There you go. Casual player, the whole 9 yards. So yesterday, I get a notification that was it yesterday or this morning? It was one of those two. I get a notification that Pwnecast is actually following my vlog channel. I'm so excited that just people that I would consider just of some fame for what they do, just people that are passionate about the same game that I am, and then turn around, and the host of the show, or one of the hosts of the show, actually commented on my comment to their comment. Is that right? I commented, and then they commented, and then I commented back. No, that's too many comments. I'm sorry, I jacked all that up. But anyway, it was pretty friggin' awesome. I was excited. So, Miss Bell, thank you very much. I felt like somebody there for just a minute. But it was a great time. So the game's going really good. I even last week, I think it was LFR, or maybe we were doing some Mythic Pluses. I was actually right there at the very top for DPS, and I'm a casual player, but I play a Elemental Shaman, and so everything was just proccing for me that night. It was just boom, 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 and for me it's either a high or mediocre. There's no really middle ground, and sometimes I'll just die because I'm looking at the scenery and the artwork in the game. But all in all, still pretty cool. Loved it. Made my day. Life's good. The phone situation is now even better. I'm completely debt free. I don't owe anybody anything. That's a good feeling, guys. Just absolutely amazing. If you get the chance, be debt free. I suggest that. And the volume better work on this episode, or I'm just going to lose it. Just snap. I may say something bad. No, not really. But yeah, that's what's going on, guys. Life is good. Wanted to update you. Wanted to thank Miss Bell from Pwnecast just for commenting. You know, just an acknowledgement. I thought that was great. I mean, these guys are pretty big as far as I'm concerned with the information that they're giving out. You know, I miss Lycan. I enjoyed Lycan, and you know, he does the lore. A lot of the lore. I really enjoyed his style, and I don't know where he went, but I really enjoyed it when he was on the show. But I just thought the world of that. That was great. Thank you for following. It was amazing. Any of you guys, you can follow, you can subscribe, you can do whatever. You can unsubscribe. I realize vlogging in for everybody. You may not like the way I look. The nose is Jewish, so kind of bear with it. But all in all, it's just been great. I wanted to update you guys, and I wanted to say thank you very much to Miss Bell at Pwnecast. And if you guys have any questions or comments, leave a comment, send me an email, do what you got to do. All the information is up there on the slide. I'm updating everything, so for those of you that follow me on Snapchat and Instagram and all that and Twitter, give me just a minute to get everything put together there on the phone. It's a Droid, so I've got to reacclimate myself to this. The Galaxy S7 Edge. So gonna do that, and hopefully I'll be up and running by the end of the day. But look, thank you guys so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Just want to include you in what I've got going on. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Jesse's Junk Mail. I love you. God loves you best. Be blessed.